Shit, the truck is on fire. Damn.
So, Chad, you're not only trying to protect Americans from criminal aliens, but also you have these two outrageous cases of these judges, one in Wisconsin and one in New Mexico, stepping in to protect people like
these and try to locate them. They don't know who is around them. They don't know who's behind that door. They don't know if they have weapons. All the regular things that you would think that law enforcement is concerned about. Now ICE is obviously concerned about the same thing. And so anytime that you have these operations that are publicized or leaked, anytime that you have any of this going on, is putting these officers in danger and at risk. And every time they go into a community, that's why you need many more officers just to locate one illegal alien. So it's much easier, it's much safer for not only the ICE officer, but the illegal alien and the community members to do that in a jail.
Less in the hard left with a loud voice, but a smaller subset of Americans who look for their desired outcomes. They want safety, security. They don't believe that illegal alien criminals who commit violent crimes to the level of rape and murder, or frankly even robberies, should be in our country, or that we shouldn't have a strong economy and that parents shouldn't have a say in their children's education. So their narratives don't match what a normal person, regardless of political affiliation, wants for themselves. They represent a very small subset.
You know, Doug, hypocrisy in politics is a pretty normal thing, no matter what side of the aisle you're on. Not for everyone, but a lot of politicians say one thing and do another. But when it comes to this oligarchy tour, you have AOC and Bernie Sanders talking about an oligarchy, which I'm not sure that most Americans really understand what that is. But then they get caught flying on a private jet to these events, trying to hide themselves, and yet we have the footage of them walking off. And not only are they arguing that you can't be an oligarch, but for climate change and all this other stuff. And to me, watching the 2024 campaign, whether it was Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, authenticity is something that Democrats are lacking, and they're having a really hard time getting that back and getting the voters to trust them that when they say something, they actually mean it.
Well, again, Katie, I wish I could disagree, and I wish I could disagree with my friend David Webb, but my party, and particularly AOC and Bernie Sanders, have gone far left. They have been hypocritical about both their lifestyle, their mode of transport, and indeed, they're out of touch with the issues the American people care about. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Bill Clinton, who I worked for in the White House, moved to the center, tough on crime, fiscal discipline, welfare reform, and won the White House and won the trust of the American people, left office with a 60% approval. Now my party is moving left, dividing itself, and is completely out of touch. We may win the mid.
Yeah. He does all our social media, so all the stuff you've been seeing, that's him.
Cuz still didn't get drafted.
So I'm gonna fly myself instead. I want to.
We're ready now.
25, he runs for 6. He throws the football with effortless ease and to me, if you can get past the 8, I don't think it's an issue.
And right now, Shador Sanders, nothing he can do to change his height weight.
Yeah.
His 49, which they'd say is obviously 4'8 plus, right? Not 4'6 or better. And he doesn't have a rocket arm. He can't change any of that. So arm will get stronger once he's in the league. I will say this, they said about Peyton Manning, I said it back then. There were people in the NFL said if his name was Peyton Jones, would be a third round pick. Go Muller or something. A lot of people love Ryan B over Peyton Manning. If I talked to people back 3 months ago about Shador Sanders, I'm ready to sure his name was Shador Jones, he'd be a third round pick. So maybe this time they're going to be right. So he's going to get to the third round. It makes no difference what kind of player he'll be once he's in the NFL. Somebody's going to take him on the Raiders, they hold up the Steelers. He falls 8-3 in their lap with not having the second round pick to give up these whole men get. That's ridiculous. And they have Drew Brees.
Hey, it's sunny out there.
That wasn't great. Hall of Fame career. wins the Super Bowl, coming off a shoulder injury, goes there where he could have been at Miami. The Saints haven't drafted a quarterback in the first round, but number one, kept that streak to attack, right? They're going to pass in the second round, which Shador Sanders, and not even try to get above the third round. Got big hitting base. But the Saints don't pick Shador Sanders. That, to me, is one of the biggest blunders in the NFL draft in a long time.
He's a player who might be able to contribute immediately, even if he isn't the starter. Yeah, let's just have the offense around him to highlight his strengths, which we obviously know is
Miss Tyson. Miss Tyson.
last night over 200,000.
Oh, I didn't notice.
And tonight, I'm going with 32 players. These draft picks, 12 All-Pros, 28 Pro Bowlers.
He just you'll turn the fireplace on. Yeah,
to represent this great state and great city.
He's so funny.
Green Bay, are you
How's the next week? He's good. We suggest you to the live mic the live. They should call right now. Bro, they better not start this today, bro. Miss Tyson, they should be calling them right now. All right. There you go. Oh my goodness, bro. They're already about to get me out today.
Wide receiver Jerry Judy needs some help there. So sports are the big piece.
Hey, fam.
Twice though with these two picks.
I'm not going to sit here and watch this. They're just going to get a touch. I'm going to sit upstairs. Hey, good on. Show what they missing out on. Show what they missing out on. Y'all could have got that yesterday.
He's somebody on the other side. I understand you got Mason Graham to push the pocket, which needs someone on the other side.
Hey, Junior. Show Junior.
Go get your cleats, man. Go run around real quick. I'm not putting with that missing out on.
For what it is worth, this pick, the 33rd pick, is Cleveland's actual second round pick.
You still no sunrise quick. Hey, I'm second. I got you. Shoot. I got that. All right. I got a dream team right here. I got a second. I got Raheem. I got Jordan. Who got Darius? He last. I never seen Darius.
Sometimes I see the hate that people get, but I don't like that. So please don't try that.
I'm really grateful. Talk about my family just bring out the worst of me. You run around that cabin, that's why I got that car from me. So I'm not taking turkey, that's why. You play center for me?
That's not hard.
You need all opportunities you can get. I'll take this opportunity.
Get ready, we go to the top. Making a place on my cellar, you know that we getting that fatty, it's never gonna stop. I realize I show myself better, cause I am the cream of the crop. When I hit the club, they don't trick me, so I'm always like at the weapon if something pop out.
We ain't gonna play this game today, bro. We just gonna chill. You know, I feel you. Hey, me and Junior do also have a drill for
I would have told you what was just flying around you, you would have dropped your camera.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's why I didn't do it, because I know how you are.
Appreciate it. Good. Nice to see you. Good. You're here, man. It's really a way better than the rest of them.
I got so many phones, I should start dealing shit. I done hit so many of these, that shit don't make no sense. I done went and caught up. I get Seattle, Cleveland. Very simple to do. He said, big things today. Things happen for a reason. I hope to see you soon.
Make sure she got the phone. Make sure she got the phone, man. Make sure she's looking at it.
Watch, they're gonna mess around and call it this one. Here you go, Chad. See the dog? I have everything set up here. You want to go here and see? This is a long way up there.
It is. It's longer than I thought when I went yesterday. I was like, dang.
Oh, I'll run up that. This is what he likes. In this whole thing, like connected, like if you build like a kitchen out here somewhere, that would be nice, dog.
Let's do that. Let's go, bro.
It's your fault. If you wasn't dead, don't blur me out. Then we would get some figures. If you wasn't that dude, Shador wouldn't get drafted in round number 2. Yeah, I got on my phone. It said it went off. Here we go.
You're saying like if you have an earbud that's tied to your cell phone that you can just have in your ear.
For what?
For them to talk to you on the couch. I can come up with something for you.
Hold on, Ray.
You don't have your own. That's okay. You can hear the people at the NFL Network asking you questions.
What are they going to call me normally?
I have to assume that after you're picked.
I'm good. Who's in the club? Who's at the door? The Saints?
Shit. I'll put tomorrow.
It's okay. You're going to get it. Second day.
Give me a drink.
Second day holding the phone.
Anything.
Waiting on the call. It's my second day holding it. It's going to ring in a minute.
Hey, if it don't, hey, just call for me so we can just.
Yeah? What's going to happen?
Yes, it's going to happen.
Hello?
You got that call. Yeah, what's going on?
Ready to go.
Say that one more time for me.
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man.
No, for sure.
We're going to take you with our next beat right here, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's be legendary.
But you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Ready to go.
What does that mean?
What? What did he say?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us what it mean and you was on the phone?
You heard that? He said you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that. What the fuck?
That's the next guy that's
I don't know what that was. It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though.
Did they just troll, bro?
Okay.
Man, you just got trolls, bro. They tripping now, man. Now they crashed out, bro.
They said we're gonna take you with the next trip, but you gotta wait a little bit longer. That's wild. It is what it is. Makes the story better.
The quarterback after the top two, but number one, Campbell went one, Jackson Dart went late first. Now he hit the third quarterback off the board. The Saints have no stadium.
Who?
At the Saints, the weather Carolina Tampa Bay favorable.
No, they ain't pick nobody.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to read the body language of the people. Yeah, me too. I'm looking at Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator. I'm going, does he look happy? Kellen Moore happy? Which one of these guys is really looking at Mickey Loomis going, hey, thank you for giving me the guy I wanted? You would think
where that ball at?
The quarterback and
the football
in their car's health situation would be something that they would want to impress. But the receiver, the availability of their wide receivers right now, they have some help at the wide receiver. But that'd be a position that they say
where'd they get? They didn't say that.
Let's get a switch up.
Nobody got chose yet.
All right. With the 40th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Tyler Shuck, quarterback.
Switch it up.
Quarterback. There it is.
Wow.
One of the most intriguing prospects.
Wow.
26 years old in September. He played parts of 7 seasons in college. Look at the reaction.
You got the phone. Hold down that number.
From the dog.
They looking at who number they
In Texas Tech, the huge year at Alabama. Lewis, you have.
What's up, man?
That's the craziest shit out of
Can you look up his ear, man?
Yeah, I'm about to just some crazy.
Like, nobody got that number but coaches, strictly for that reason.
It just pissed me off.
No, that's all it's. No, but the thing is,
it's supposed to happen.
but the thing is, why get mad? Because they want you to have a certain type of reaction to it. They want you to feel amused. You know what I mean? They want you to feel bad. They want you to feel all that. But I ain't tripping.
You said nobody got that fucking number though.
Nobody has the number.
That shit.
It's all good. Nobody has the number. Y'all talking about star 67. How you gonna star 67 if nobody got the number?
Yeah, he's to the point now.
No, you can hear me now.
This is that point because with offensive line last night taking home there we go. Push on selection now. Here comes their pick in round number 2. Seemed to like it there. His dad, the Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, did briefly play for the Jets, of course.
Because this thing, even if it's a random thing, that's just not in my name. How would you even get that number? You didn't even get that number. It ain't in my name. I just got the phone yesterday. It's just the principle. I'm telling you, this shit is supposed to happen. It is. It's supposed to. Hey, that's why everybody like, when I'm looking at them, I'm saying, do y'all hear this too? Yeah. Is this weird?
Like, what you saying?
I said, huh?
What they mean? I see how this shit going.
They be showing out.
And he was surprised. He said, you gonna complain like,
This gotta be a sick dream.
It's supposed to happen. We just don't know the reason. This is supposed to happen. But whatever's happening is supposed to happen.
They want that smile off.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh shit, that shit.
I never heard of this shit.
It's okay. It's okay. That's sickening up there. Like.
what? Yeah. Y'all know this real OG right here. That is legend right there, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a kid. They know you been playing. You ain't got no hat though.
You don't want a hat. Haven't rung yet?
No, we're still waiting. It's gonna ring though.
Yeah.
It's gonna ring. We're still waiting.
Oh, the radio's crazy.
Don't cut on that block, you ain't shopping. I told her chopper, he held 100 of best. I've been running up this money till I can't no more. All these phone was designer, I think I'm stuck. Baby, it's just like in 7.
Don't even think about it. Me? I already said that yesterday, bro. No, but today is like overly confirmed. That we're gonna have to call 50 Cent now. Hey, my boy, hey, Uncle 50. I'm gonna need a part. I'm looking right now. It happens how it's supposed to happen. Let me play Coach Prime and just make a show. Let's get some money. It's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, this is.
It's so funny. It's funny when he's lost for worries because
I know what's going on.
But it's funny because he never comes to a conclusion. No, he never does.
No,
He's gonna be the last one to ever say
I
that.
like to have hope, and I like to trust God. Dang, God ain't this
ain't God.
This
devil. It wasn't cute after 21. That was a final straw. But you can explain. This is just unexplainable now.
This to the point now where you like, hey man, all right, y'all gotta stop. It's too out.
Don't drop. That's not for the door right now. Nah, he definitely far back. You know his name? His name is Deion Sanders Jr. It's over for him. Oh, since your name is Deion Sanders Jr., you have to go later in the draft now.
They're gonna pass through.
Hold on, Dad. Just for the video, can you flip this table real quick?
Shut.
Show him the table. Man, why? We gotta talk about something else. We gotta clean up. We gotta clean up.
Everybody gonna say that? You can't explain that, dog. You can't.
That's the thing, too. Just don't deserve it. Nah.
We good. We good. Enough is enough. Okay, now, Lord, put me on the cross. Take him home. Please, I got it. Lord, put me on the cross. Please take my kids off. I got this. I will take it for them. Please, in Jesus' name. I'm dead serious.
Hey, Ray. I'm sorry. You won't stand up there, bro. I got you. No time.
It's coming, man.
Nobody won.
He's got a lot of height, he's got a strong punch, and also there's some of that discussion where Jackson power shots in there. Some of these teams, and with the Raiders, it's been physicality. Physical guards and the most physical wide receiver in Jack Besh. They're creating that identity. Your Pete Carroll in Vegas. We've talked a lot about what they take Shedeur Sanders, but one thing we know they're doing is they're getting more tough and they're getting more physical. One trying to win in another place, and so he's trying to put together what was a very physical team in Seattle. He's trying to replicate that.
With the 99th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Charles Grant, tackle, William and Mary.
Nice pick.
Someone who everyone expected to test off the charts.
Well, that's a wrap today, too, folks.
For somebody at a small school who plays an extra athlete who also has a wrestling background. And I had a like state of Virginia.
Let's go.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's very different from 20%. And it throws the world into a lot of chaos. And I think people are starting to push back on that hard.
So he did run on decoupling from China. This was something that came up at every single rally. He talked a lot about the need to do what I think all of us can agree on, which is end this toxic relationship. On the housing, there are 60 major markets in America that did see prices fall. You're right that the average went up, did not, but the prices fell in 60 major markets. And Zillow projects that by next March, prices will fall by 1.7%. And I want to just make a point about inflation. We talk about inflation.
I'm not sure that's the defense that you think it is. Prices are falling in the housing market. I'm not sure that is a good thing.
We want to get more Americans into homes. But I just want to make a quick point about inflation.
To do that.
We act like, inflation of all things are equal, and they are not equal. It is not the same if a person who can afford a new iPhone every year has to pay $3,000 $1,000 for it instead of $1,500. As it is, if
double the price.
As it is, if a working class person can't afford gas and food, those are not the same.
That's true.
We cannot measure those.
I mean, that is true, but
that's not
okay. Hold on. It is true that the cost of an iPhone is maybe not as important as the cost of gas and food, but the cost of food is not going down either.
The cost of gas is going down. The cost of gas has gone down.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we have to measure these things in a way that reflects the goals of this president, which is to improve the lives of working class
people. If we have tariffs on China, how am I going to be able to afford to buy all those Trump Bibles? I buy them in bulk, and I'm not even going to be able to afford one at this point.
I mean, you triple in price. Democrats and Republicans, including the prior administration, agreed on taking on China. That's why they kept Trump's first term China tariffs in place. But speaking of China, Donald Trump keeps saying that he is negotiating with China. He said it again when he was asked by a reporter today.
To clarify with whom the U.S. is speaking with China, they're saying it's fake news that trade talks are happening.
Well, they had a meeting this morning, so I can't tell you. It doesn't matter who they is. We may reveal it later, but they had meetings this morning, and we've been meeting with China. And so I think you have, Jeff, as usual, I think you have your reporting wrong.
As usual.
Well, the reporting was right. I mean, you can disagree with what the reporting was right, that China said that.
Yeah, China said that.
That part we know.
Trade negotiations.
Again, people in China did have a meeting today. That is completely factual.
Look, we don't know if China's lying or not, but I'm just saying that there is no doubt that there is a different story coming out of China.
They said that they are not talking to the Trump administration.
All of a sudden we're going to rely on everything that China says to a news outlet.
Listen, why are you guys on China's side in this? It's insane.
How do you not trust China but trust Donald Trump? Is Planet Earth you're talking about? Yes, very much.
I think that's really sad that you trust our greatest adversary more than the president of the United States, who was elected by over 80 million of your fellow Americans.
The majority of people who showed up to vote voted against him in 2016, 2020, and 2024. There's no mandate to speak of.
It's that loser, aging rock star looking guy that won't tighten his tie. He said that there's no mandate for Donald Trump. Someone else, like Cory Booker maybe, I don't know, tried this garbage in a previous video of mine, and a couple of people in the comments section, because they're not insane, said, what the hell are they talking about? Talking about the argument that Donald Trump doesn't have a mandate. So to clarify, if anyone's confused what they're trying to say, they're saying that if you take all of Kamala's votes and add them to all the votes cast for someone other than Trump or Kamala, that will equal more than the votes for Trump. This is your brain on copium, gang. Thought I'd clarify that for anybody who was confused by that ridiculous argument. Anyway, let's get back to it.
I don't trust China, but there is no reason.
You dispute that he won the election?
No, I tell you that the majority of folks who showed up to vote in all three elections voted against him. He never cracked 50%.
Cumulatively?
He never cracked 50%. Yes, he has no mandate.
You can say that about a lot of presidents.
To give preference to China over the president?
It is not. Why should I believe that Donald Trump is telling the truth about anything at this point? How can our allies believe it? Who's going to enter into a deal with us after pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal, pulling out of Paris Accord? After
countries are waiting to
we
do
can't even get tourists to come anymore. People are deciding, you know what, this year I'll try North Korea. Tourists aren't coming here anymore. Nobody wants to be in business with us because of this. But it's not popular, and he's not
one state out of 50. But what happens, let me pose this, what happens if in 3 months from now, most of the tariffs have been either reduced or eliminated, right? And Trump comes out and he declares success and he says, I've made deals with this person and this person and this person, and most of the tariffs are now gone, except that there is a more even relationship. Is that a win?
Does Trump? He becomes the most consequential president of the right.
Look, Wall Street, if you look at what's happening on Wall Street right now, it looks like Wall Street is starting to believe that that is a likely outcome. That the outcome will be...
If the tariffs are good, why are they dropping?
No, that the tariffs are not good.
Right, I'm saying...
That Wall Street is viewing it as tariffs bad, but now it appears that there are deals being made.
Your premise is that the tariffs will pay off.
Will go away in large part, but that he will have made
Why
some better.
Why will they go away?
Because they're terrible. Because everyone agrees.
So he'll drop them because they're terrible.
Yes. And he'll drop them because they're terrible. And other countries will.
Dan's point is not that we're just going to drop them. That the other countries are going to drop them against us as well, and there's going to be more of an equal playing field.
But isn't there a risk in all of this that by the time Trump gets around to dropping these tariffs, it would have been too late? That if the economy is on an economic razor's edge between where we are right now and stagflation or a recession, that they're not going to wait 90 days for businesses to make decisions to pull back, which is what I was going to say to you in your response to what you're saying, which I get it, right? But the pullback that is going to hurt Americans the most is when companies, seeing lower demand because of higher prices and uncertainty, start cutting jobs. And then instead of, can I afford that F-150? Can I afford groceries? Do I have a job is the question that a lot of Americans
I agree with you. I think that that's a really important thing for us to keep our eye on. But right now, he already has 3 deals almost completely in place. India, South Korea, and Vietnam. India and Vietnam have already agreed to put tariffs on Chinese steel and aluminum. This is a huge win for our market. So it's already working. And everyone's acting like because it hasn't worked yet, therefore it'll never work.
It's 2 weeks.
But also no one has a plan for doing, again, what we all agree he wants to do.
I disagree with that because I do think that the radical agreement that actually has been in place.
Not an honest man.
Here's the thing. Here's what I will say about this. I don't think we know. I don't think we know if Trump is telling the truth. I don't think we know if China's telling the truth.
Maybe the smartest words that Abby Phillip has ever uttered, so maybe the only smart words she's ever uttered, are, I don't think we know. That should be what everyone on your panels should say about 90% of the topics you discuss every night. Because you don't know. Shoot, your ratings would probably go up. You can't do any worse than you already are. So our unbiased moderator, Abby, said, well, we know that getting our fiscal house in order isn't going to be done. We do.
I don't know about that, period. On set, period. I don't know about that. And I listen, I don't know about that, period. Hey, nothing, period. Hey, nothing.
So you out here getting into trouble like that? Cause that dude that like he's about to shoot you or something. Funny enough.
He's about to give me some money right now.
She got a broken up 100 in her hand. That's the fake 100 she did. That's what I said. Y'all said that looked fake. Fake 100. So who was some girl? It's not funny, but it's like I just got to show y'all what's really going on. What's up, YouTube? Marcus IRL. I didn't see that. Ooh, please. Ooh, we didn't see what? What you talking about, James? James, what you talking about, man?
I didn't see that.
Huh?
I didn't see that, bro.
All right, let me do this real quick, man. All right. Hold on, James. Back up out the thing. All right, Lord Jesus. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with an update. Gina, it's been forever. Where you been?
Hey, I'm around the way.
Around the way?
Yeah.
Hold on, big dog. Hold on. All right, so you ain't been around the way. You've been right here. You've been right here at 5 Points. Okay? And I see you almost every day. Why are you still out here?
Well, I lost my job, like I said. So
you lost what?
My job, bro. Like,
you talking about the one you had years ago? How long have you been homeless?
For some time now, like for like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
So what was it that happened that caused you to become homeless a couple years ago?
I lost my job, actually. I got fired, so.
Okay, where's you working at?
I was working at Subway.
Okay.
Years ago. Like,
that's when you still talking about Gina.
Yeah.
Gina, okay, so the audience don't know. You got, was it 3 or 4 kids? Which one?
I got 3 kids.
Okay, when last time you saw them?
It's about a year ago, like 2 years ago.
Probably longer than that.
I just got out of jail on the phone.
You just got out of jail?
But I miss my babies. I'm all about my babies and stuff like that.
How long was you in jail for?
About 3 years ago, a couple of years.
So that was years ago?
Yeah.
Right, because you ain't been in jail recently. All right, because a dude just walked away. He was about to bust your head wide open.
Type this out. What I'm going to talk about. Just start recording. You gotta give me some money, bro. I'm so long now.
Where the money at now?
He's about to give me some money right now.
She got a broken up 100 in her hand. That's the fake 100 she did. That's what I said. Y'all said that looked fake. Fake 100 that she did. So, what happened?
I don't know.
No, you do know. Go ahead and talk about it.
I don't know about that. Anything. Anyway, here, I said.
So, fine. You don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about it. He said that you owed him $100 worth of dope.
No, ain't nothing.
That's what he said.
Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Period. Ain't nothing.
So you out here getting into trouble like that? Cause that dude that like he's about to shoot you or something.
I'm just saying.
Huh?
Ain't nothing.
Lord, dude. Okay, so seriously, like you don't want to go to rehab, you don't want to do nothing, like you just like literally you're the same as when I met you.
I told, I snorted, pop beans, smoke weed, drink.
There we go.
You know?
There we go.
So I'm just saying, no, it's not really a drug issue. It is what I do in life. And people don't understand it. Just like when you talk to people, you gotta understand that it's just what folk do. But if it takes toll on you, you be out here fucked up.
So do you think it takes a toll on you?
I know how to control it. You know, I know how to look, just look at me like, I don't know. Keep myself up, bought my new wig and shit.
So I see you got your wig and everything. All right.
So you know you can't be out here fucked up. When it takes toll, you be out here.
So let me ask you this: so who do the kids live with? They're all minors. Still, who do they live with?
They with family. They would if they would defects. They would defects. I don't know.
Do you care?
Of course I do.
So why don't you know?
Huh?
Well, I asked, do you care where your kids are?
Of course.
Because you said you don't know, and so I'm asking, why don't you know where your kids are? You say you got a what?
I've been trying to get her arrested. Her name is Alyssa.
You say you got a stalker?
Yeah, she been trying to get to my baby, so that's why I ain't been seeing my kids.
When was the last time you saw him?
It's been a minute though.
Has it been years?
No. Yeah, it's been some time. But I see them every now and again, but this is like nobody's business.
So, I mean, when the kids grow up and they ask you, Mommy, why wasn't you around more? What's going to be your response?
The law. It's going to be around.
Not the law.
And no, I'm not.
Do you miss your kids?
Yeah. I do miss my babies.
I mean, if you could give them a message, if they were to happen to come across this YouTube video, what message would you want to give them right now?
I love y'all. I'm sorry I ain't been calling y'all in a minute. I've been busy. And just know that I love y'all. And y'all continue with y'all education and prosper. And y'all just be safe. Because Mama out here for y'all. I love y'all so much.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. You just don't have all those big eyelashes you used to have on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to change it up?
I'll be okay.
You'll be okay? What about your kids? So you just gonna dance?
Get it, girl.
You just gonna dance?
Oh, shit. Get it, girl.
It's not funny, but it's like, I just gotta show y'all what's really going on. All right? All right. Okay, Gina, seriously. You was just dancing. I was just trying to talk about your kids.
Okay. They're fine. Okay. They're okay.
But do you think that they're okay, like, knowing that their mom is out here like this?
They're very disappointed, you know. Want her to be, you know, more upstanding, you know, upstanding. I love you, babies. I mean, more of upstanding parent, you know, overstanding, you know, and the sense of things. You know,
hold on real quick. Hey, James, hold on. Let me back away from that music. Come over here real quick. That music gonna mess up the thing. But Gina, How long have I been saying we was gonna do this update? How long?
It's been a few months. You say you're
Nah, probably about a year or so.
Okay.
Okay, so we're finally doing it. I'm hoping that, like, okay, maybe after a little time goes by, I can kind of get through to it.
Yeah.
But you're still in the same exact place. You're seriously okay with this? Huh? You're not okay with it? Okay, well, what are you gonna do?
What do I need to do?
I'm sorry?
What do I need to do as a mother? Excel.
If someone just came and just put you in a van and took you to rehab, do you think that would work?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm not ready.
Because you're not ready?
I'm already there.
You already there?
I'm starting to be an entrepreneur, bro. I don't need nobody to tell me that.
You trying to be an entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur, bro.
That dude was about to bust your head for $100. I don't know about that. That look kind of... Is that real? That look fake. I ain't gonna lie to you. So obviously you're still out here in your addiction and everything else. Probably still, you know, doing sex work and stuff like that. Where do you lay your head at night? Like, you don't have to say the exact spot, but is it outside?
I ain't trying to be specific.
No, I'm not asking for specifics. I'm just asking, is it outside or is it like with a roof over your head?
It's outside. I'm outside.
You don't have like a tent or nothing like that? No? You've been out here so long, why not?
Well, like I said, I don't need nobody, all right? I don't do you to shit. This lady right here. Oh my God.
Gina, what you got going on?
The lady with the gray shirt killed right now.
You say what?
I'm not shit to play with, okay? Understand this. I'm not shit to play with, all right? I'm gonna about you or nobody else. I ain't shit to play with, period. I'm gonna about nothing, period. On set, period. I'm gonna about nothing. And I listen, I'm gonna about nothing, period.
What the f money at now?
He's about to give me some money right now.
She got a broken up 100 in her hand.
That's the fake 100 she gave.
That's what I said. Y'all said that looked fake.
Fake 100 that she gave.
So who was you yelling at him?
Oh, y'all know, listen, Claude, and I'm on body your ass. Got the niggas hollering at me, bro.
You say who?
That's what I'm
a
saying.
female?
This GD all the way, period, on your on that. That is shit game, bro. That is shit game, bro. Stop playing your on that.
Gene, I ain't never seen you.
I only with you, bro. I don't even fuck with you.
I ain't never seen you like this, Gina. I never seen you like this.
For you, bro.
You say you got 30 seconds.
Oh, give me some money, give me some.
Ooh. Gina, what you got going on, man? I never seen you like... I never seen you like tweak out like that. You heard me? I never seen you tweak out like that. I've been out here watching you for years. I've never seen you be like that. What was it that triggered that?
Duh.
Huh? It's like you saw a young lady or something across the street.
With a gray shirt on.
Okay.
Listen, call.
And so
I'm trying to kill anyway.
You trying to what?
But I said whole public, I'm gonna out you. Look, I'm gonna out you. Die. I'm gonna out you. Yeah, I was that. You ran out of town and got mad. I'm gonna out you. Yeah, I gave birth to a little tech. I'm gonna out you. I'm not gonna take out no hole. I'm gonna out you. And the nigga say anything, I'm gonna about him. $2 I'm gonna out you. These take this. I don't want to talk about. Just something good. Give me some money. I'm from out now.
All right, Gina. You got a lot going on out here. We gonna talk, but you probably need to handle this business you got going on right now.
She got Alice Club birthday March 16th. Yeah, that way.
You gonna be okay out here?
I'm gonna fuck my die.
All All right, Gina. Look, be safe out here, okay?
I got birds on my son.
Be safe out here. You heard me?
All right.
All right.